My mom always used to say, being a good person won't always make life easy, but it will make it meaningful. Back then, I didn't believe her, because there was nothing meaningful about the life we were living. We were homeless. Not the kind people post about for sympathy. The real kind. Cold nights. Empty stomachs. And people walking past you like you don't exist. I was just a kid. But I understood one thing very clearly. Being poor meant nobody cared. Except my mom. She cared enough for both of us. She worked wherever she could, cleaning tables, washing dishes, carrying boxes. But no matter how hard she tried, life always seemed one step ahead of us. Still, she never complained. And somehow, she never stopped believing that things would get better. One night, it was freezing. The wind cut through our clothes like knives, and we were walking past a line of closed shops, looking for a place to sit. That's when my mom suddenly stopped. "Wait," she said. I looked down. There, near the edge of the sidewalk, was a phone. I picked it up. The screen lit instantly. It was brand new. Sleek. Shiny. Expensive. The kind of phone that could probably pay for weeks of food. My heart started racing. "Mom," I said slowly, "we can sell this." She didn't respond immediately. She just stared at the phone. Then at me. "That's not ours," she said softly. I felt frustration rise inside me. "Mom, please, no one's even here. Whoever lost this is rich. They won't even care." She knelt down in front of me, her eyes tired but calm. "We don't take what isn't ours," she said. "Not even when we're desperate." I looked away, because for the first time, I didn't agree with her. Just then, the phone rang. Unknown number. My mom picked it up. "Hello." A man's voice came through, cold, controlled. "Where did you get that phone?" My mom explained calmly. There was a pause. Then he said, "Stay where you are. I'm coming." The call ended. 15 minutes later, a black luxury car pulled up in front of us. The kind you only see in rich areas. The door opened and a man stepped out. Everything about him screamed power. His suit was perfect. His watch probably cost more than anything we'd ever owned. He walked straight toward us. No smile. No greeting. "Phone," he said. My mom handed it over. He checked it quickly, then looked at us. Really looked this time. At our clothes. Our faces. Our situation. For a moment, I thought he might say thank you. Instead, he pulled out a stack of cash and held it out. "Take it." His voice wasn't kind. It wasn't grateful. It felt like he was just getting it over with. Like we were nothing. My mom didn't take it. "We didn't do this for money," she said calmly. His expression hardened. "Everyone does everything for money," he replied. She shook her head. "Not everyone." There was silence. Heavy. Uncomfortable. Then he let out a quiet scoff. "Suit yourself." He put the money away, turned, and walked back to his car. And just like that, he was gone. No thank you. No appreciation. Nothing. That night, we slept hungry. Again. And for the first time, I felt angry. Not at him. At my mom. Why do we always do the right thing and still lose? The next morning, everything changed. I woke up to noise. Engines. Doors. Voices. When I stepped outside, I froze. 3 black SUVs. Men in suits. And standing in the middle of them was him. The same man from last night. My heart started pounding. My mom stood beside me, calm as always. "Is everything okay?" she asked. He looked at her differently this time. Still serious, but not cold. "I don't reward honesty," he said. My stomach dropped. But before I could think, he added, "I test it." I frowned, confused. "What do you mean?" He held up the phone. "This wasn't lost," he said. I left it there. My mind went blank. "You? What?" "I've been doing this for months," he continued. "Leaving valuable things in public places, watching what people do." He looked directly at my mom. "Most people fail." He took a step closer. Some steal immediately. Some pretend to return it, then ask for money. Some lie. He paused. But you didn't. My mom stayed quiet. I've been looking for someone I can trust, he said. And last night, you proved something rare. He took out a card and held it toward her. A job. A home. Stability for your child. My heart started racing. This was it. This was our chance. But my mom didn't take it. I don't want charity, she said. Even I was shocked. He stared at her for a moment. Then, he smiled. A real one this time. Good, he said. Because this isn't charity. A week later, we moved into a small apartment. It wasn't fancy. But to us, it was everything. A door that locked. A bed to sleep on. A place that felt safe. My mom started working for him. Not as a cleaner. Not as someone he pitied. But as someone he trusted. Handling important work. Important decisions. And for the first time in my life, I went to school without worrying about food. Months later, I learned the truth. The man wasn't just rich. He was a billionaire who had been betrayed. By friends. By partners. Even by family. People he trusted chose money over loyalty. So he stopped trusting people. Until that night. One day, I overheard him arguing with someone. You trust her more than us? The man said angrily. Yes, he replied calmly. Why? There was a pause. Then he said, because she had nothing and still chose honesty. Silence. Then he added, you had everything and still chose greed. That's when I understood. This wasn't just kindness. This was his way of fixing things. Replacing the wrong people with the right ones. Like my mom. Years later. We weren't rich. But we had everything we needed. Peace. Stability. Respect. And one day I asked my mom, do you ever regret not taking the money that night? She smiled softly. No. Why? I asked. She looked at me and said, because if I had taken it, we would have stayed poor. I didn't understand at first. But now I do. That night, we didn't just return a phone. We made a choice. And that one choice changed our entire life. Sometimes, the biggest changes in life don't come from luck. They come from the decisions you make when no one is watching.